Hi everyone, and welcome to the University of South Carolina Salkehatchie account setup tutorial. Now, what do I mean by account setup? So maybe you've had a professor say to you that your first assignment can be found at Blackboard, or maybe financial aid has said to you that you need to accept your awards at Self-Service Carolina, or maybe admissions has sent you an email to your student email account. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to set up those accounts and show you what they're used for. If you're brand new, you're going to need to set up your account originally on a computer or a tablet. The reason that is because the University of South Carolina Salkehatchie has set up an extra layer of security, so that way your information is kept safe. Now, if you have to set up your account on a phone to start off with, you can do that. However, we'll have to make some changes later on down the road, and I'll show you how to do that. But for those of you that are doing it on a computer or a tablet, go ahead and pick up your phone and let's download this app. It's called Duo Mobile. It's D-U-O space mobile, and it's a little green box, and it looks like this. You can download it for free in your app store. Duo Mobile. While that's downloading, let's go ahead and set up our accounts. You'll need to go to our website first. It's uscsalkehatchie.sc.edu. That's uscsalkehatchie.sc.edu, and you can find everything you need right here at our home page. Under Quick Links, let's click Self-Service Carolina. Now, if you have problems later, and maybe you've forgotten your password, or you need to reset your password every 6 months, like USC requires, you're going to go here to Manage My Account. You'll see Forgot Password here. If you need to reset your password every 6 months, you'll go here to Update Account Settings and Account Claiming for brand new students, and maybe you forgot your challenge questions. You can go here to Account Reclaiming. Now, since we're brand new, we're going to go to Account Claiming. You'll notice that the very first thing it asks for is a VIP ID number. So if you're a brand new student, your VIP ID number can be found on your welcome letter or your acceptance letter. If you're a dual enrollment student, it can be found with your guidance counselor, or you can contact us at USC Salkehatchie and we'll be glad to give that to you. So make sure to fill in your VIP ID number, your legal last name, your birthday, and make sure to check I am not a robot, because if we don't do that, it'll give us an error code, and then click Submit. After we filled in our information and click Submit, it's going to take us here to this page. You'll have to pay special attention to this page because it's going to show you your university email here. My university email is paget1@mailbox.sc.edu. Now, the first part of my email is my network username. So when I go to log into Blackboard or Self-Service Carolina, it will ask for either your network username or your VIP ID number, which is located here. So I can use either one of those to log in. However, for my email, when I go to log into my university email, I'll need to type in the entire email address, paget1@mailbox.sc.edu. Next, it's going to ask for a personal email address. Whenever you type this email address in, from now on, when you go to reset your password, or maybe you forgot your password, it will send an email to this personal email address. And then we're going to click Continue. Now, when you click Continue, it's going to take you here. You'll need to go to your personal email address to get this verification code. So after you've checked your email, then you'll copy that verification code and type it here and then click Continue. Our next page is Emergency Notifications. Now, this is for emergency notifications only for the University of South Carolina Salkehatchie campus. So if there's an emergency on campus, what I fill in here is where those notifications are going to be sent to. If you'll notice, I've placed my personal email and my phone number here. So if there's an emergency on campus, it's going to send me an email to my university email, my personal email, and I'll receive a text message. You'll notice that I did not fill in every box because I don't have to, but I can if I'd like to. and then we'll click Continue. Next up is our security questions. These questions will be asked whenever we go to reset our password later on. Now they are case sensitive. So if I put in here, what was my first pet's name, and I put Tom in here with a capital T, I'll need to remember that next time when I go to reset my password that I capitalize that T in Tom. Next up is our password setup. You'll notice there are a few restrictions on password setup. So you have to have a capital letter, a number, and a special character. What is a special character? A special character can be an exclamation mark, an @ sign, or the pound symbol, a $sign. That's what a special character is. And if you don't have all three of those things in your password, it will not allow you in certain things. It does not have my name in it anywhere. It does not have my birthday in it anywhere, my network username, but it does have a capital letter, a number, and a special character, which is what you have to be able to log into your accounts. And then we'll click Continue. Our next page is multi-factor authentication. This is where that app is going to come in on your phones. So you'll need to type in your phone number here, and then it's going to ask, is it a mobile or a landline? For those of you that have originally set up your account on your phone, you'll put your mobile number here, but you'll need to say that it's a landline. So if for some reason you can't put an app on your phone, or you have set up your account originally on your cell phone, you'll need to call it a landline, even if it is a mobile. Now, for those of you that have downloaded the Duo mobile app, you'll make sure to put your phone number in, say that it's a mobile. It's going to ask, is it an Apple or an Android? And then you're going to click Continue here. Do not scroll down and click Continue here. You must click that little bitty button that says Continue right here. Whenever you do that, it's going to take you to a barcode on your screen. So next, let's pick up our phones, and you're going to see this when you open the Duo mobile app. Click Get Started, or sometimes you may see a plus sign up here in your right-hand corner. Either one of those will work, but when you do click Get Started, or that plus sign, it's going to ask for your camera use. You'll allow that, and then you're going to take your phone and you're going to scan that barcode that's on your computer screen. Next up, after you do that, it's going to give you a code on your phone. That's okay, just leave that for now and set your phone down. Now, after you have scanned this barcode, you're going to scroll down and click Return to Overview. Now we've clicked Return to Overview and it's brought us back to this page, but this time you'll notice on your screen that your phone number is activated as well. Make sure that it says yes, your phone is activated, because if it is not, we'll need to try and redo that again. You won't be able to get into your accounts. So just make sure that it's activated there, and if it's not, put it back in there again. And for those of you that set up your account on a phone and you've called it a landline, later on you can come back here to update account settings and you can change that and then scan that barcode with your Duo mobile app. Next up, we're going to click Continue. Now our account setup is complete. So we have a password now for Self-Service Carolina for Blackboard and student email, and we have our network username, and we have our email account. Let's make sure that we can get into those things. So go back to your University of South Carolina Salkehatchie website at uscsalkehatchie.sc.edu. This is where you can find everything at. Let's scroll down under Quick Links and let's make sure that we can get into Blackboard and talk about what that is. So we're going to log in using our network username or our VIP ID number. I'm going to use Paget1 since that is my network username, and then I'm going to use my password that I just made and log in. Now this is what Blackboard looks like. What is Blackboard? you're going to be logging into Blackboard numerous times, sometimes numerous times a day over the semester. You can find your course schedules here, and everything course related will be found here. So you'll see that I have an English 411 here. You'll be able to see all of your courses here. If I want to start on English 411, then I'll click English 411. And the first thing I'm likely going to find there is a syllabus. What is a syllabus? A syllabus is your Bible to every class. I'll know right up front if I have an exam on December the 1st, or maybe I might have a paper due on November the 23rd. I'll know that by going to my syllabus, which is in each one of these courses. Course documents can be found there, discussion posts, everything you need for your course will be right here in Blackboard. You're going to turn in all of your assignments here. Everything you need to know about your course will be located in Blackboard. Now let's make sure that we sign out. Next up, let's go back to uscsalkehatchie.sc.edu and let's make sure that we can get into Self-Service Carolina. Sign in to Self-Service. Now again, I'm going to use my same network username, or I can use my VIP ID number there. And multi-factor authentication has been set up, so I'm going to tell it to send me a push. And what happens when I do that is kind of like a text message will come to my phone, and I'm going to click accept. Once I click accept, it logs me into Self-Service Carolina. Yours will look real similar to this. For dual enrollment students, you're only going to have 4 tabs here. For all other students, you're going to have 5 tabs. You'll see the financial aid tab here, and for financial aid, where they've told you you need to go to financial aid in Self-Service Carolina and accept your awards, you'll see accept award offers. That's where you do that at. If you want to add classes, you can do that here for all other students besides dual enrollment students. Dual enrollment students are put in classes, so all others you'll need to add your classes here, but your final grades can always be found under the Student tab. They won't always post your final grades in Blackboard, but you can find that here under Grades. You can also see your transcript here. So play around with Self-Service Carolina so you know how to get in there. Next up, we're going to make sure that we can get into our student email. Now remember, I said earlier that professors or financial aid will never email you at a Gmail account or a Yahoo account, but they will use your university email. And you're going to need to type in your entire email address. You'll notice that I've got one here, pagettk@mailbox.sc.edu. So although I can log in with my network username, on other things, I have to put in my entire email address here. And then I'll click Next. And you are then in your email. Thank you everybody for watching our account setup, and if you ever need any kind of help, you can always call our IT department in Columbia at 803-777-1800, or you can call me. This is my cell phone number at 843-898-1287, and I am Sabrina Paget.